Lamp bearer. One must travel many paths on the road to salvation. Paths through light. Paths through shadow. I will walk them with you, wherever they may lead, no matter the cost.
It's a sin.
Father, forgive me.
Our gods have forsaken us for fear of the coming darkness. Consumes all but you, Lamp Bearer. Something stirs within you. Something ancient, powerful, hungry. So I ask you, will you harness this darkness within and deliver unto our so-called lords retribution? But should you fall, the world falls with you.
Lords of the Fallen 2, often stylized as Lords of the Fallen 2, is an upcoming dark fantasy action role-playing game developed by Hexworks and published by CI Games, serving as the follow-up to the 2023 Lords of the Fallen reboot, and continuing that game's core identity as a Souls-like built around punishing melee combat, deliberate stamina and positioning fundamentals, and a gothic world split between two overlapping realities. Officially announced for release in 2026, the game is confirmed for PlayStation 5, including PS5 Pro support as part of its next-gen targeting, Xbox Series XS and PC, with PC distribution positioned as Epic Games Store exclusive at launch, based on CI Games' public business arrangements, reinforcing the publisher's intent to treat the sequel as a premium, high-production value flagship rather than a small, iterative follow-up. Development is again centered on Unreal Engine 5, with CI Games stating the sequel's goals include elevated production values, a more broadly commercial art style and narrative presentation, interpreted as clearer readability, stronger cinematic direction, and less abrasive onboarding while still keeping the series' grim tone, and increased game mode optionality, meaning the team is designing the experience so players can tailor difficulty-adjacent friction through modes or options without abandoning the core Souls-like structure. Alongside the traditional single-player campaign, the sequel is also planned to feature full shared progression co-op, expanding on the first game's multiplayer concepts by allowing partners to advance together rather than treating co-op purely as a temporary assist layer. While full story specifics remain intentionally guarded, the sequel is positioned to build on the first title's mythology of fallen gods, corrupted faith, and apocalyptic power struggles, and it is expected to retain the franchise's signature dual-realm identity, exploration and combat, shaped by the tension between the living world and its nightmarish mirror, because that mechanic became the 2023 game's defining differentiator in the genre, In practice, this implies returning, and likely expanded, systems where traversal routes, enemy presence, and puzzle logic can change depending on which realm the player inhabits, turning the environment into a strategic tool rather than a static backdrop. Developer and publisher commentary around the sequel has also stressed a refinement philosophy comparable to how long-running action series iteratively perfect their combat over multiple entries, with specific attention on making weapon classes feel more distinct, tightening responsiveness and impact, and supporting more expressive playstyles, such as improved dual wielding, so players are encouraged to be aggressive and creative rather than defaulting to the safest defensive patterns. The intention is to preserve the high-risk cadence and hard-earned mastery Souls-like fans expect, while smoothing the rough edges criticised in the prior game, including readability, consistency, and variety in how different builds actually feel in hand. Structurally, Lords of the Fallen 2 is expected to maintain a large, interconnected world with dense checkpoints, shortcuts, and multi-route progression, built around curated combat rooms and boss encounters rather than a fully open-world sandbox, with CI Games indicating a greater emphasis on narrative clarity and production polish to broaden appeal without abandoning the oppressive atmosphere, grotesque creature design, and brutal, boss-driven pacing that define the brand. As of now, no final release date, pricing, or detailed edition breakdown has been locked publicly, but the 2026 window, the core platform lineup, the Epic First PC distribution plan, the Unreal Engine 5 production target, and the combination of a core solo campaign with shared progression co-op form the most solid confirmed picture of what Lords of the Fallen 2 aims to deliver. Now you can enjoy the screenshots without any interruption. Enjoy!